Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Gann Fan levels from 4 specific points, guys, 4 specific points. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I need help with this algorithm very badly. It is not like crypto content as of late. Now, the 4 points we're going to be using for these Gann Fan levels to find key levels of support and resistance is the 2008 lows, the 2020 lows, the lows from last summer of 2021, and the lows from just a few months ago as we broke down after the 69,000 all-time high. All right. Now, we all know the history. Breaking down below the 20 moving average on the monthly chart tends to have bad results. We have a question mark right now about it. Last time it happened, major move down about 50%. The time that it happened after that, it moved down about 60 to 70% after breaking down below this moving average. So it's not a good sign that we're having so much trouble staying above it right now. We really do need to have a reversal coming here over the next few weeks. Let's go over to the daily chart very fast. And you guys can see after the breakdown, this was a perfect shorting opportunity, just absolutely perfect. Came back up to test it like it so often does. And then you had your opportunity to sell it or close the position right down here. Perfect level of support. Everything's been working out pretty nicely. If we do, have a rough next week, which looks more likely here, we're most likely going to be coming back down here to the $37,000 range, and we'll see what happens next. But if you were to have a little bit more of an aggressive, rug pull here, whales kind of smack down hard on everybody and they short the crap out of, Bitcoin here, then you're most likely going to see us come back down here to 33,500, and that's going to be your next buying opportunity if you guys are hoping for a swing play. That's really going to be it right now. But you got to be careful with that, and we'll be talking about that as well with these other Gann Fan levels, because it seems like we're due for a larger move down and not just some type of small little, pitter-patter all the way back down here to these levels. Something more of a longer candle is what we're most likely going to have here. All right, moving on over here to the next one. Instead of using the lows from 2018, we're using the lows from 2020. This is a weekly chart. And just so you guys know, when using Gann Fans, when all you're using is everything after the all-time highs, so all the information over here, even though it looks like we kind of bounced a little bit, kind of found some support, it does not matter. The reason it looks kind of similar is because the all-time high here and the all-time high here, the Gann Fans are pretty close together, if that makes sense. All right, the problem for us this week is we kind of bounced off of here a little bit, bounce, fell back down, kind of found support up here against the 2-to-1s, but now we're back here, and we have 2 levels of support below us. So that means we have an opportunity to bounce here. So if you guys wanted to be a little bit more bullish and you guys think I'm wrong about being bearish about Bitcoin, right now is still a great opportunity to buy, because you're going to be hoping for a little bit more of a uniform and have that little bit of a scoop, right? Now, if we do break down, of course, we're going to come back down over here, and we talked about those other Gann Fan levels of support. But beware, guys, we are in this crucial moment, and even on the daily candles right now, look at that, tapped right on top of it. We're struggling at the moment here, and you're hoping that this weekend we can really take an opportunity to just bounce up a little bit, give us some more breathing room, and then you could try to hope for, back up to 45,000, 46,000 before ultimately maybe getting knocked back down, and that's where things may start to get a little bit more rough in May. There's going to be a lot of fake outs in May, a lot, and even some coming into April, so just be aware of that. That's why it's okay to accumulate crypto for the long term or for these longer swings. But if you guys are swing trading, be careful about how long you want to hold these plays, and you guys have to have a stop loss or a trailing stop loss if you guys want to succeed in this current market environment. Now, after that, we go a little bit closer, guys. This one is from the lows of last year, 2021. You can see on the weekly chart here, it's reliable since the highs, but it hasn't been perfect. You see some support here. Since we broke down, it got a lot weaker. We found our next level of support, bounced right off of that, broke out, and so far we've just been kind of this choppy trading range here and not much going on. What I want to draw you guys' attention to specifically is just this. This trend line right here, 1, 2, it's also forming a trend line if you guys haven't noticed it. If we get back down here to 35,000, that's going to be another level of support. That is below that $37,000 level of support that we talked about before. So just be careful with this. We're kind of at a position, if we start rolling, we're going to go down and down and down until all the weak hands get out, and then all of us have another buying opportunity for a swing play. But just be careful of that support level there. That's really going to be key going forward. Or if we do have the reverse that we were talking about and you guys want to have a price target, up here at about 47,000 is going to be a good level to start scaling out of. Most likely even 46,000, just in case we don't actually make it like here and we get rejected a little bit before then. The good thing now is, though, there's no 200 daily moving average. This high is kind of curled back down, and that's probably what's going to stop us next time if we do make this reversal going forward. Most likely, we'll see if it actually does occur. And lastly, guys, this is actually pretty interesting. This is only Gann Fan levels just from the time we've crashed back here in January. It's pretty much since this new year. And after the highs we got here, local highs, not $69,000 highs, this has been pretty accurate. Look at this. Found nice support, support down here, resistance right there, right? And so at this moment in time, we're kind of in no man's land on the most recent Gann Fan levels. Still looks bearish if I do say so myself, and that's why the next level of support from a short-term perspective here, really short-term perspective, is somewhere around 38,770. And you guys have been seeing this really grinding move down bit by bit, and whales having to pump us back up. We're gonna come into contact with this $38,000 level pretty soon, unless whales can really pump us back up. But I don't like being reliant on whales. I'm going to go with the bearish technicals for now. I'm still buying for long-term holds, but at this moment in time, I'm really just sitting on my hand as far as these smaller swing trading plays. I want to see us make a move one way or the other, and it really goes back down to this other screen right here. Look at these Gann Fan levels. We're at the moment of choice. We need to make a decision. This decision will be huge, and I'm thinking this is more on the bearish side, guys. So just be aware of it. Let's keep an eye on it. If you guys want to learn how to use Gann Fans, I'll put a little link up in the description or the down description or a little tag up here. It's worth it to be able to draw these on your screens because they are very effective for these larger swing plays. Because when I buy off of these moves, I'm trading with about 5 to 20% leverage, which means if Bitcoin shoots up 20% and I have 20x leverage, I'm making a bunch more money than you guys might be if you're just trading with 1x leverage, okay? Thanks everybody for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly.